Websites are essential for your small business. Why nearly every small business should have a website. The golden age of the internet has gone. You've missed it. You might think that doesn't make any sense, but the truth is we've gone too far beyond that. This is the age of internet ubiquity. Around the globe, more people know Google than are familiar with whatever the most popular show on television may be at any given time. This begs the question, why doesn't your small business have a website? If it's the cost holding you back, you should probably look again. Monthly hosting for a website can be had for under $10 per month. Certainly, the design of a website costs a fair bit more, but not as much as you might think. Once the cost of having a website made for your business was in the $5,000 and up range. The sky was definitely the limit with some of the design firms out there, and there's not necessarily anything wrong with that even today. Many of these firms provide some very specific and high-level functions that can be worth the money for a big corporation, but for a small business that kind of service is usually completely unnecessary and really just an unnecessary expenditure. Typically these days, a small business can get a site made by a smaller firm or even a web freelancer for $500 to $2,000, depending on the level of complexity required. That is an enormous drop in cost, and puts websites squarely in the arena of affordable for most small businesses. Still, no small business owner is going to spend even that kind of money without asking how it's going to benefit your business. If you have a small business without a website right now, you probably already asked yourself that question and came up empty, but here are two excellent reasons to reconsider. Credibility. These days, when you hand out business cards without a website on them, people are liable to look at you funny. Almost the way they might look at you if you didn't have a business card. And when you first had business cards made for your business, you may not have had any customers yet, but just looking at the cards you had a sense of pride and good feeling. You knew those business cards make it official, you really had your own business. These days a website is very much the same thing. Customers. Lots of small business owners print up their business cards even before they have any customers because they know it's a great tool to connect with new clients. The common wisdom is that business cards can be handed out to people in your local area. So if you have a business that needs local customers, like a dry cleaning business or pizzeria, you might think a website would simply be unhelpful to getting new customers. Not so. There are plenty of ways to attract visitors from your local area to your website. One of which you can do right away is pay-per-click advertising through Google and some other search engines, which permits you to filter by the local region the person searching is connected to the internet from. A website may not bring in enough money to justify its expense initially, but then again business cards might not either. Averaged out over the course of just a year or two, a website might actually end up being cheaper than business cards. Consider that.